Hello and welcome. My name is Nicole Samet and I'm the yoga instructor for the Structural Alignment and Therapy program at the Ballantyne Hotel and Spa in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today's exercises correlate with session 2, grounding down the back line. We're going to do a few standing postures today, working from the ground up, starting in Tadasana or mountain pose. The feet are parallel to each other. Ideally, the big toes will touch. But as you're starting and learning your balance, it's okay to have the feet several inches apart. As long as they're parallel to each other, the toes pointing towards the side of the mat. So finding the balance in the feet, lifting through the inner arches, lifting through the ankles, and moving the motion up the legs, engaging the kneecaps, slightly tucking the tailbone down, belly button moves in towards the spine. Good, lifting up through the rib cage and the collarbones, but being certain that the lower ribs are not jutting out. So you're not arching the back, but drawing the lower ribs in. As we move up to the shoulders, draw them up, back and down, engaging the scapula, those shoulder blades down and towards the midline of the spine. Arms are resting at the sides. The chin is parallel to the floor, ears over the shoulders, lifting through the crown of the head. So staying in Tadasana or mountain pose for 3 to 5 rounds of breath. Then transitioning into tree pose for Kasana. Drawing the right knee into the chest, placing the sole of the foot on the inside of the left thigh, and pushing through the left thigh towards the foot. Right foot moves towards the left thigh. Keep lifting through the crown of the head. Once you find your balance, you begin to lift your arms overhead. Maybe the gaze follows. Being certain to draw the shoulder blades down. The shoulders and arms are not by the ears, but the shoulder blades are engaged down the back. Again, 3 to 5 breaths in this posture. And slowly coming out, switching sides. If your foot does not come up high into the groin, you can rest the toes on the floor with the heel by the calf or foot on the calf, anywhere along the inside of the leg, just not at the knee. We can modify by having the leg down low. Again, same principles as in mountain. We're lifting up through the crown of the head, tailbone tucking under, scapula engaged. Crown of the head reaches up, ears over shoulder. Lift. Again, 3 to 5 breaths. Returning to Tadasana, mountain pose. Legs parallel. Lifting up again through the inner arches, the knees, hands on the hips. Find length in the spine, forward fold. I'm going to turn to the side. Hips, knees, and ankles stay in alignment in forward fold. A lot of beginners have the tendency to stick their bum out to the back of the mat. You want to have the alignment, stacking the joints, shoulders, knees, and hips directly over each other. Arms can dangle, or you can take a bind. If the hamstrings are tight, take a block. Hold on to the block, a nice flat back. If it's still too intense in the hamstrings, take a slight bend in the knee and release the pressure in the lower back, holding onto the block or grabbing onto opposite elbows. Head and neck is soft. Returning to mountain pose.